Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here inside the JL. The Newberry getting you ready for start of the 2024 boys basketball tournament. It's the Division District 101 tournament opening round matchup. The Newberry on the Engadine Eagles in a rivalry showdown. Ken Depew gives the lineups here in this one, and we are just about ready to go. Each contest, which will feature a Newberry team an up and down ride. When they're at their best, they can hang with anybody. But they've had injuries and sicknesses, low numbers, ineligibilities. And coming into the month of February, they were forced to combine their JV and varsity. That's given Coach Bolton a little bit more depth because as the season's rolled along, he's been forced to kind of guys more at city level and fill in. And the group is looking to, so it's a young team already out tonight. 3 sophomores lineup with another one in Xander Stilson. It's Waylon Martin, Stilson, and the junior Tally Cox could come out for the final spot for Newberry. So you're seeing them using their younger players in a matchup where they are favored here over the Eagles. Engadine also had a tough season. Bronson, Lowback told their guys today, records don't really matter. I games in my time where teams have gone winless in the regular season, something crazy happens and they end up winning in an upset. Engadine also combined their JV and their varsity as well. They had some guys making an impact, including Coleman Lobach and Jackson Oven, Tegan Masters and David Parker. And now, all of a sudden, you look up and those guys have formed the core of 2 teams that have been built in similar fashions. Their 3rd meeting of the season, with Newberry winning both in the regular season, and the Eagles win the tip. They are working here in the bleachers, the JL, the Cook Gymnasium. Eagles shooting towards the back wall, going towards the hallway and the lock. In Newberry, it's a turnover for Engadine, and Martin comes up the left side. Had 2 big games against the Eagles. 32 the first time, 30 the second round. There for Stilson from the rebound. Lewicki, he finds Whalen, and that one tied up. Ball arrow early on to the Indians. Don Gustafson, Bob Lee, referee crew out of St. Ignite for this Division IV opener. Winner Wednesday night, and they would be at home against the 4 state champion Munich Mustangs. Drive here and a shot by Parker. He's fouled. And we're off to a strong start here. Opening minute 0-0, and Parker will go to the line. Foul on Stilson, reaching in as the shot took place. Good Parker. Engadine going with Coleman Lobach. David Parker, Jackson Oven, Jackson Davis. And Miles Ean. And we get really the big size guy for the Eagles. Both teams playing small. Newberry holding out typical starters, Ethan Pavey, Sam Rahali, and Matthew Rahali. To keep that. Pavey's had down the stretch with the shortened bench. These other young guys in this opening round matchup. Tally Cox has had games, started playing a quarter up on the varsity. Then it was 2, 3, and then they put them all together. Martin off the screen, hits the triple. It's on the board, 6:50 to go in the first. It's 3-0. Team top side trapped. And then Cox back out to Oven. He'll go right corner. Good little give and go with Park. Shot won't go for Oven. Cox the rebound and 1,000 miles an hour. Runs a guy over. It's out of bounds. Cox not afraid to hit the floor. And as he was trying to and get a path to the basket, he slips, falls into Parker, who kind of got his ankle rolled up on. They'll limp him back. Eagles go with Carter Ean. Inbound here, Stilson. Little ball fake, steps into range. Shot is up, no good. Battle underneath, rips it away for the Eagles, who outlet to the 8th grade lefty, Coleman. Engadine under that 100 student enrollment. Eligible waiver for their 8th graders, and Stilson has his second foul of the contest. Sam Raholly will come in. 3-0 Newberry to go here in the first as Engadine inbounds under their own basket. They're going to go Dave man outside, feeding Ean a small post. Ball poked away, and Davis gets his second. Somebody got to come get the ball for Newberry. They all went down on the offensive. Martin will reset him here. 6 minutes to go in the first, top of the key. Engadine in it. They tried to go man-to-man, and now I don't know what they're doing. Some are playing man, some are playing zone. Wade drew on the block and lays it in. A lot of confusion both ways in Newberry on the offensive end, and then defensively, as Lobach misses it, it's the rebound and the follow, no good. Transition. Martin work his way in, picked up by the smaller Lobach, no good. Rebound, Whalen is waved off on a travel. 5-0, 5:22 to in the first. Here, off a turnover. Martin on the attack is fouled, going to the line. 5-0 Newberry, 5:04 to go. A lot of fouls early in this one. That's when you get this referee crew. Martin will shoot 2. It's the 4th team foul on the Eagles. Remember, you shoot throws on the bonus. Martin will get 1. He's got 4 of the 6. Raholly's checked in for this. So is Liam Rao. And makes them both. Indians by a touchdown, 7-0. As we hit the 5-minute to go mark. Turnover. All alone. Layup right side good. Off the turnover at half court. Lead at 9-0 as we are nearing the midway point here in the first. And up Oven baseline. Hits the 10-footer. And as Martin races right back down. Spins to his left. Banks it home. And they're quickly trading buckets. 11-2 Indians, 4:15 to go. And a bounce pass knocked away by the Indians out of bounds. And we're going to get a 30-second time for the Eagles. 4:13 to go in the first. It's 11-2 Indians on top.
Today's tournament action is by Sparrow Health System. Sparrow is dedicated to providing leading-edge care
Shot here, no good. To apologize. Difficulties here inside the JL the Cook Gymnasium. Carlay bounces good. 11-4. Newberry leading in 3:19 to go here in the first.
Team fifth.
With the foul on Rahali. Free throw, good. Indians struggled at the line the other night when they were in Brimley. Holly has made a pair. 3:10 to go in the first. Entry stolen by Pavey. Tomorrow, and he'll pull up just inside the three-point line. No good. Rebound tip. Joe Bronson wants it to be timeout. Says there's some water on the floor in front of the Engadine bench. And find the solution. Stoppage here with 2:55. Your advantage again due for one of those technical issues. Try to get those fixed at the quarter break or in at halftime. So out of the stoppage, and Engadine will not be charged here with the timeout, at least not yet on the board. It's going to be Lobach inbound to Ean, and those two will bring the Eagles up the floor. Lobach, half court, 2:50 to play in the first. Little flex style Stanford offense for the Eagles with two up top and then three kind of working down low, but nobody cuts off of it. Shots up, no good from Vern Lobach. Here comes Rahali. Heavily taped up with that left wrist, gets it up. Robert overcomes it, 2:26 to go. 13-4, Indians on top of the Eagles in this rivalry matchup. Lobach double teamed, finds the open man. Oven can't get the shot to go. Ian with the putback, no, and Pavey rebound, and Oven reaching in, gets the foul, and Pavey's going to go shoot. So the 6th-team foul on the Eagles.
Foul number 14, Jackson Oven, his second. Ethan Pavey shooting 2 for the Indians.
Indians in the bonus. First one on the way, no good. Short and to the left. They'll get one more. No changes either way. Right now it's Rahali Rao. Pavey, who misses the second. Out of bounds as Matthew Rahali tries to track it down. There was Sam Rahali and Keegan Martin, and now Lewicki will check in for Rao. Lobach, Ian, and Davis, or Oven rather, for the Eagles. Top side. Engadine now going for round one. There's just no movement in their offense. Ian splits two, shot up over Pavin, gets it. Then Sam Raholly bats down a pass, and then Martin called for the foul on the reach in. A lot of fouls early here both ways in the first. And Martin's got to take a quick break. It's his first. Nate Moulton doesn't want him to have to get a second one before the start of the second quarter, so he'll pop out. Inbound here, Carterine. He'll swing it top side, about 3 feet outside that line. 3-point line for Vern Lobach. Hands off to Coleman. Indians playing a man-to-man here. Lobach, drive and dish. Ian off balance, falling down. Hits the jumper. Engadine making life tough for the Indians. It's 13-6. Newberry into the half court. Post entry to Pavey, knocked away. Out of bounds by Lobach, and with 1:02 to go, Indians will inbound baseline. Sam Raholly puts one up. And now Ovens going to pick up what should be his third.
Foul number 14, Jackson Oven, his third.
I was talking about the Indians doing better at the free throw line. Since then, they have gone 1 for 5. Sam Raholly missed the first, gets the second. Back iron, no good. Rebound Pavey, put back, no good. Rebound to the Eagles. Lobach trying to get by Lewicki. Oh, Rao stole the ball. Lobach trips, and it's a foul on Liam Rao.
Foul number 1, Liam Rao.
That's the fourth on Newberry. And now Rao will come out, and Martin will come back in. Top side, too high for Coleman Lobach, but Vern Lobach's there. 40 seconds to go. Right side, little backdoor cut, poked away by Lewicki. Raholly the other way. Slowed down to corral it, lays it in. Matthew Raholly's layup makes it 15-6 with 30 seconds to go here in the first. Lobach poked away again, stolen by Martin. Martin right side. He'll race all the way and skip. Raholly fouled underneath, and Matty will shoot two, trying to push this lead into double digits.
Foul number 15, Guillermo Romero. Raholly shooting two.
First free throw rolls home. Indians by 10, 16-6. 18.1 to play. Oh, the first game of the district tournament. Shot no good. Got his own rebound. Raholly fades away. Bank shot good. Three the old-fashioned way, and Matty makes it 18-6. Last chance for the Indians, or for the Eagles. 5 seconds. Ian fading away, puts up a prayer that's no good, and the Indians lead by 12 at the end of one. Newberry 18, Engadine 6, with M123 FM and the E.U.P Sports Network.
The Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis is your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer. From the water to the trails, don't take your next trip without visiting the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis. From sales and service to rentals and accessories, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has everything you need for your next great adventure. The Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com.
Dan Hardenbrook back with you. JL the Cook Gymnasium through one quarter of play. Newberry leads at 18-6. They scored the first 9 in the game. Late rally gets them into double digits. Engadine going with Lobach to start it out. Top side here. Goals in the first. Newberry with 5. Bean drives. Kick to Lobach. This dribble drive offense having some troubles. The Indians are swarming underneath the basket on the fast break. Saved it right to Ian. Now back the other way. Newberry steal and a breakaway layup for Martin.
Keegan Martin on the steal and score for the Indians.
20-6. Opening minute gone. Holly a steal. Jumps the pass. Indians doing a great job just staying home. Waiting for Engadine to show what way they're going. And they're just jumping that first pass from the top to the wing or on a wing to a post entry, and they are all over it and up 22-6. Backdoor cut steal. Lewicki ahead to Martin. He'll slow down, dishes it back to Lewicki, and it's good. Indians running the floor with precision, and a timeout for the Eagles. That's Engadine's third timeout. He's out of 30s, so it's a full timeout. We'll step aside. Newberry 24, Engadine 6.
Newberry Motors is jump-starting the new year with a synergy of savings during the New Year's celebration event. Don't delay. Stop in and test drive a new or pre-owned model and receive an additional $500 off the sales price. Test the 2022 Chrysler Pacifica. Was $44,423, now $38,423. Or the new 2022 Ram Crew 4x4. Was $55,510, now just $49,995. Jumpstart your 2024 with a celebration happening now at Newberry Motors, your local family-owned dealer, and visit newberrymotors.com.
All right, and a big thank you to the team at Newberry Motors for supporting our broadcasts all season long. They bring our pregame shows. 6:23 to go, second half, or second quarter rather, coming up at the half this week in high school sports from the MHSAA, getting ready for boys basketball tournament time. Girls draw was seeded and made Saturday. Newberry will be at Engadine in the girls opener next Monday night. Winner of this one gets Munising on Wednesday night in the district semifinals. 5 teams. MHSAA now uses an MPR point system to seed the top 2 teams in each district. Munising the number 1. Big Bay the number 2, and then the rest of the spots are random draw. And that random draw has brought us rivalry matchups, first tonight and then again next week. Another steal in the passing game. Rahali races ahead. Engadine can't even get their offense started. Strong start defensively. Anticipation-wise for the Indians. You know where the pass is coming. And in the third matchup of the season, nothing is surprising Newberry. Swing, quick shot. Parker off the mark. Rebound, Davis. No good. Craig Whalen rips the rebound. Ahead to Martin at half court. He'll get by Lobach, crosses over, back to the left. Little bump, nothing doing. And then Lewicki's going to get one flying in. And that'll go against the Indians. 5:04 to go, second quarter. 26-6. Oh, they give it to Martin, who's actually knocked out of the air. It wasn't in the play on the rebound. 26-6. Indians lead as we go under 5 to play here in the first. Lobach off a screen. Top side, no good. Whalen rips down the rebound. Give to Rahalli. He'll send it up to Lewicki. Lewicki handling the point with Martin back on the bench. Lewicki has Whalen. Rahalli, and Liam Rao. Engadine just sagging way back, trying to help in the middle. Knocked away in a steal. Engadine giving Newberry a little taste of their own medicine. Parker, pull up three, no good. Another rebound for Craig Whalen. Rahalli pushes left side. Rao in and out of his hands, does corral it. Ball ends up with Whalen. Just inside the free throw line. Absolutely hammers one. It's not pretty, but they're all worth the same. Whalen a two-hand chuck off the backboard and in. And Parker gets away with a walk. Lost control of it. Indians the steal. Rahalli sends it up. Lewicki all alone, right side, takes it in. Till he's hit in midair by Jackson Davis. And the Indians leading 28-6, looking to keep adding on as they try to get an all orange and black battle Wednesday night with the defending state champion Munising Mustangs. They were the number one team in the district, but for some odd reason, the MHSAA puts the number one seed on the bottom half of the bracket and then gives the top team listed in each matchup the home game, which means if you are a number one seed, you cannot ever host a game unless it's a four-team district with games all in one site. Wicki missed the first. He'll set. He'll fire. Round and down for Lewicki. The old rim runner, 29-6 now, 3:44 to go. Engadine had a brief flurry midway through the first. But it has been all Indians here tonight trying to get the season sweep, earn a semifinal appearance, and send Engadine to the offseason without a win. The Eagles had a couple of close losses mid-pen, both single digits. The second one went to double overtime. Oh, Rahalli never saw it coming from Stilson. Almost hit him right square in the back. Turnover to the Eagles, 3:12 to go in the second. Tomorrow night, girls' regular season wraps up with a potential district tournament preview. Lady Indians will be in Munising, take on the Mustangs. Those two teams could end up meeting next week in the finals as Parker lost it out of bounds, but they give the ball back to the Eagles. Engadine all the way back to half court. Lobach kicks it out of bounds on the drive, and the Eagles, a season's worth of frustrations, are really starting to show here. Good crowd on hand with the rivalry matchup here tonight. Newberry would host if they win. Engadine trying to steal home court. Rahalli, baseline jumper, no. Rebound, tip from Stilson to Rao. He is just getting hammered. Oh my God, a travel. His body changed directions twice. Looked like a pinball, and he gets called for the travel. While two guys were bouncing him back and forth and another one reaching in. Parker. Oh. 29-6, and it's going off the rails here. Foul on the Indians. Must be in the contract for this crew to give Newberry a certain amount. Knocked away. Newberry, after all of that, gets the stop and gets the ball back. 29-6 they lead as we hit 2 minutes to go before halftime. Lewicki, one-on-one, top side, the runner. Good challenge. Eagles get a stop. They're going to come back the other way. Playing for pride here. Down big. Blocked by Rahali from behind. Out of bounds to Parker. And Engadine will keep it. Eagles got some young guys into the ball game. Connor Wall, who's missed a bunch of time. Lobach triple good. That ends a long drought for the Eagles. Cuts the lead back down to 20. Well, Pavey thought about it. Hands it back to Stilson. Indians going 5 out. Eagles playing man-to-man here. Newberry stays patient with Rao. Ball worked around. Pavey throws the elbow, got away with it, no good. Rebound ends up to Rahali. Back iron, no. Put back, yes, and the foul. He's just going to keep racking up bonus opportunities. Rahali to the line.
Shooting the bonus.
Gets 2, now has the bonus. 53.6 to go. In a 31-9 ball game, and Rahali shoots 1. And he makes 1.
Free throw is good.
Lobach again off a screen. Tries to 3, no. Rahali runs it down. Lewicki across half court. Lob to the baseline, and Rao. Right block, he's stripped on the way up by Lobach. Coleman Lobach weaving in and out of traffic. 30 seconds to go in the half. Pushes forward. The runner for the Eagles is no good. Pavey tried to lob it up to Stilson. Knocked away. Parker for 3. That's no good. Stilson the rebound and the floor. Then he gets a hold for the last shot with 5 seconds to go. Stilson off a screen, misses at the buzzer. And that'll end the first half. Newberry in control. This Division IV district contest. It's 32-9. Indians on top. We'll take a quick break. Have This Week in High School Sports coming up.
Dr. Bill Shepard is a family practice physician at Manistee Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine, part of the Helen Newberry Joy Healthcare System. Dr. Shepard emphasizes the word family in family practice doctor.
As a family physician, I was taught that caring for the entire family has benefit. You take the time to get to know the interactions, and that's not just mom, dad, and 2 kids. That's the extended family. Grandma is a provider of care for a grandchild, and she's having health problems that can impact the grandchild, that can impact the mom that's trying to work and worrying about her mom and her child.
Manistee Lakes Family Clinic in Curtis and the West Mackinac Health Clinic in Engadine. From Helen Newberry Joy Hospital and Healthcare Center. Your health, our passion.
Helen Newberry Joy Hospital.
The basketball postseason is just around the corner, and a very familiar name swims to the top at the Upper Peninsula Finals. I'm John Ross, and this is This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid. The boys' basketball brackets were released on Sunday, as the MHSAA boys basketball tournament is set to start on Monday, February 26th. In each district, the top 2 teams, according to NPR, were placed on opposite sides of the draw, and the remaining teams were placed according to a random draw. Next Sunday, the 25th, the girls' bracket will be released. It's done the same way, with the top 2 teams in each district going on opposite sides of the bracket, and the girls' tournament begins March 4th. A great majority of tournament games will be available on the NFHS network. Just go to nfhsnetwork.com to search for your team's games. The finals for both the girls and boys will air live on Bally Sports Detroit. The boys' finals are Saturday, March 16th, with the girls 1 week later on March 23rd. Remember, the boys' tournament is first this year. Semifinals and finals will be played at the Breslin Center in East Lansing. The defending champs on the boys' side are Detroit Cass Tech in D1, Ferndale in Division 2, Flint Beecher in Division 3, and Munising in D4. On the girls' side, it was Rockford in Division 1, Lansing Catholic in D2, Hemlock in Division 3, and Maple City Glen Lake in Division 4. For scores, updated brackets, and game times, please be sure to check out MHSAA.com. It's time for Game Balls, when we highlight a trio of standout performances from the past week. First, Madawan's Noah Van Lanningham. He scored a school record 40 in a game against Holt, making 9 triples in the process. The 40 points put him over 1,000 career points and made him Madawan's all-time leading scorer. Mason County Eastern's Clay Shoup. Clay poured in 55 points in a win over Manistee Catholic, breaking the school's single-game record. And to both the boys and girls bowling teams at Bay City John Glenn, each captured their 4th straight Bay County championship.
For high school seniors, the matchup of the year isn't on the field. It's actually online. That's right. When you fill out the FAFSA, the free application for federal student aid, you could also be eligible for thousands of dollars in additional money from the Michigan Achievement Scholarship. Yep, nearly 80% of students who fill out the FAFSA may be eligible. Now that's a matchup we can all root for. Get started today at michigan.gov/achievement. The Michigan Achievement Scholarship. It's a game changer.
Our weekly Be the Referee feature takes a look at the fine art of officiating with the MHSAA's Director of Officiating Services, Sam Davis.
We're on the basketball court today, where a player fires up a shot that fails to make it to the basket, an air ball. But if he's able to catch the ball before anyone else touches it, is this a traveling violation? If not, what is the player able to do now? It is not traveling as long as the referee judges the first release of the ball as a shot attempt. After catching the shot, it's treated the same as grabbing an offensive rebound that hit the rim. The player can now restart his dribble, pass the ball, or shoot again. A shot attempt is a shot attempt, regardless of it hitting the rim or backboard.
Thanks, Sam. Now more than ever, we need officials. If you're interested, go to the MHSAA website now to register. With most winter sports just starting the postseason, there is one that's already in the record books. The U.P. Swimming and Diving held its finals at Marquette over the weekend, and the host school won titles on both the boys and girls side. The girls brought home their 5th title in 6 years and 28th overall. They finished first in 4 individual and 2 relay events. Grace Sobchak was a part of 4 of those wins. She was fastest in the 200-yard individual medley, the 500 freestyle, and was on the 200 medley and 400 freestyle relay teams. Gladstone was second, Ishpeming Westwood third. For the boys, similar story. Marquette finished first in 3 individual events and all 3 relays. It's their 5th straight title and 31st overall. Junior Trevor Crandall won the 50-yard freestyle and was on the winning 200 medley and 400 freestyle relay teams. Houghton finished second, Gladstone was third. For complete coverage from the pool in Marquette, be sure to go to MHSAA.com. You've been listening to This Week in High School Sports, powered by Michigan Student Aid, a production of the MHSAA Network. Thanks for joining us. I'm John Ross. We'll be back next week.
The Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis is your award-winning Ski-Doo, Sea-Doo, and Can-Am dealer. From the water to the trails, don't take your next trip without visiting the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis. From sales and service to rentals and accessories, the Fish and Hunt Shop in Curtis has everything you need for your next great adventure. The Fish and Hunt Shop on Main Street in Curtis or online at fishandhuntshop.com.
Across Michigan, walleye is a native species that provides ecological benefits and is actively targeted by many sport fishers. As such, managing walleye populations is a priority for the Michigan Department of Natural Resources. In terms of walleye management, let's start with the basics. How are walleye populations created or sustained in Michigan waters? Fish production actually occurs in 2 ways: natural reproduction in our lakes and streams, or by stocking, which is the result of artificial rearing processes that occur at hatcheries and rearing ponds. To address a common misconception, not all walleye populations are created or sustained through stocking. In fact, natural reproduction of a native species is the desired source of fish production because it means there are enough spawning adults and suitable habitat to support survival through each life stage. Managers often rely on stocking to offset limited or lacking natural reproduction. Since 1882, the Michigan DNR has produced and stocked walleye. These stocking efforts were initially driven by an interest to create sport fishing opportunities in waters where they previously did not exist. Today, however, we stock walleye primarily to rehabilitate or enhance existing populations, and in limited cases as a predatory control for abundant and slow-growing panfish populations. The walleye stocking process begins in early spring after ice out with the collection of eggs from wild populations. Eggs and milt are collected, treated to prevent disease, and fertilized on site. The fertilized eggs are then sent to a DNR-owned fish hatchery where they develop into fry. After the fry emerge in the hatcheries, they are stocked into rearing ponds to grow to the desired size for stocking, predominantly spring fingerlings that are approximately 1.5 inches in length. DNR staff are responsible for operating the rearing ponds to produce these spring fingerlings. Additionally, many walleye ponds are owned and managed by sportsmen's groups and other external partners who work collaboratively with the Michigan DNR. These public-private partnerships are critical for the production of walleye each year. Spring fingerlings are harvested from the rearing ponds and stocked in public waters, typically from May through July. Occasionally, walleye are kept in select ponds throughout the summer and stocked in September or October as fall fingerlings. These fall fingerlings are typically larger and have an increased survival rate after stocking, but they are also substantially more costly to raise, and pond capacity is limited in Michigan. Historic stocking events sometimes created naturally reproducing populations, but evaluations and angler reports indicated that many failed to create the desired fishery. DNR evaluations are informed by different surveys throughout the year, but specifically during the fall, staff collect walleye that were hatched naturally or stocked in the spring to assess juvenile survival. To assist with evaluations, stocked fish need to be uniquely marked while in the hatchery to differentiate them from naturally reproduced walleye that are caught during these fall surveys. Current stocking strategies focus on maximizing post-stocking survival while also considering operational constraints. All this work helps strategically manage our fish populations and provide anglers with diverse and enjoyable fishing opportunities throughout the state of Michigan. To learn more, visit michigan.gov/DNR.
If you're looking for a furry friend to help brighten your days, then look no further than the Luce County Animal Shelter. They have many lovable pets, just waiting to find their forever homes. From playful pups and cuddly kittens to gentle dogs and cats looking for a quiet place to call home, the Luce County Animal Shelter has the perfect companion for you. Visit the Luce County Animal Shelter today and let's create heartwarming memories together. Because when you adopt, you're not just finding a pet, you're finding a lifelong friend.
All right, we're back here at the jail, the Cook Gymnasium. Third quarter is underway. Newberry taking on Engadine. 32-9 your score at the break. Matthew Rahaly with 16, Keegan Martin with 9 to lead the Indians. Coleman Lobach and Carterine with 3 apiece leading the Eagles as Liam Rao comes in. No, Craig Whalen the follow, tip in good off the board. Makes it 34-9 with 7 minutes to go. Probably see Martin, Rao, and Rahaly for a couple of minutes here in the third, and then their night will come to an early end. Rao the miss. Whistle after the layup. And he said basket's good. It didn't go in. He didn't make it. Ay. Good thing it's a 25-point ball game. So Rao missed the layup, but gets fouled on his way back down. And since he's still in the air, he is still in the act of shooting, so he'll go to the line and shoot two, misses the first. Missed the second. Rebound up for grabs. Rahali saves it to Whalen. Skipped over Martin. Swing to Rao. It's a three from the corner right in front of the Newberry student section. Liam Rao, the senior, makes it 37-9 with 6.5 to go. And Joe Bronson going to take a full timeout. We'll take one as well. I'm 123 FM, the E.U.P Sports Network.
Heart disease is the leading cause of death for men and women in the United States. So what can you do to help prevent cardiovascular diseases in your life? Here are 5 keys to promote a healthy heart. Adopt a heart-healthy diet. Emphasize a diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, lean proteins, and healthy fats. Engage in regular physical activity. Incorporate regular exercise into your daily routine, such as walking, jogging, swimming, or cycling. Manage stress. Establish healthy coping mechanisms to deal with life's challenges and ensure you allocate time for relaxation and self-care. Stop smoking and limit alcohol consumption. Quitting smoking can have immediate and long-term benefits for heart health, and if you consume alcohol, do so in moderation. Regular health checkups and screenings. Schedule regular checkups with your healthcare provider to monitor blood pressure and other cardiovascular risk factors. Remember, small, consistent lifestyle changes can have a significant impact on your cardiovascular health.
Out of the Engadine timeout, David Parker goes right into the lane, flips one off the backboard, makes it 37-11. 6:18 to go in the third. Engadine now down to one timeout. They did get charged for that 30-second earlier in the half when Joe Bronson wanted the game stopped because somebody spilt their water or had water on the floor in front of the Engadine bench. Ball deflected. Indians will inbound baseline. They're under their offensive basket. It's Rao. Missed it. Whalen been a beast on the boards. Gets it out to Rahali, now to Martin. Pull up jumper, line drive, back iron, no. Coleman Lobach goes up and gets the rebound. Quick three, right side for the Eagles, no good. Tie up.
Jump ball possession to the Eagles.
Whalen and Davis fighting over it. Arrow goes to the Eagles. They'll inbound under their offensive basket. Lobach. Deep three, no. Whalen has it fall into his lap. Rao will push him. Right side. Oh, spins, comes back the other way, fouled by Parker. And Rao will shoot two again. 5:35 to go, third quarter, 37-11.
44, Jackson Davis, Liam Rao to the line, shooting two. First shot is good.
First one good. Rao will get one more. Engadine making a change. Free throw, 2 sets of fire, back iron, front iron, in for Rao. Strong third quarter so far for Liam, 38-11. Newberry's lead. Pushing 30 here. Shot no good. Martin tips it, looks ahead. Slows down. Now on the drive, floater over Ean, no good. Tries to punch it out. And a foul on Martin. Bobby Lee thought he was a little aggressive.
Newberry foul, number 4, Keegan Martin. His third.
Martin's third. Well, 4-round one. Engadine has tried all sorts of different sets tonight. Nothing has produced consistently. Rahali and Whalen fight for the rebound. Get it back for the Indians. Lewicki Top side to Raholly. Indians said if they got up big, they weren't just going to coast. They're going to try some different sets, try to focus on reps and getting a quality shot. There's a travel there. Up the floor here, fake pass. Oh, tried to sneak it. Back door. Martin the steal. Oh, behind the back to Rao, who's fouled. And Liam Rouse making a living at the line here in the third. That's them both. It would be a 30-point ball game. Free throw, no good. Vern Lobach will come in for Parker. We got 4:27 to go here in the third, 39-11. Rao to shoot his second. Gets it back. Couple of hard dribbles. Back iron, no. Rebound, Lewicki puts it up, and he's fouled. Newberry winning those hustle plays. Done a good job on the glass tonight.
Engadine foul number 33, Nicholas Eden. Garrett Lewicki shooting 2.
Nick Ean with the foul. Free throw, good.
First shot, good.
For Garrett Lewicki, who's steadily improved throughout the season. Free throw's good. Skip around. Lobach top side. And Ian catches it on the sideline out of bounds. 41-11, 3:48 to go here in the third. As Lewicki slowly walks it up. Runner for Rao, guess what? Fouled, he's going back to the line. Now Engadine trying to figure out why all the fouls going against them. Rao's fourth trip to the line here in the quarter. 3:38 to go in the third. And Newberry's going to be in the bonus. Rao hits the free throw.
First shot is good.
Hits the second. Indians have just been getting them one at a time here in the third, and with 3:38 to go in the third, they now lead at 43-11. Lobach fakes one way, back the other. Goes to Ean. Shot no good. Pavey. The rebound. Martin runs him up. Sam Raholly mishandled the pass. Back to Martin for three.
3-point field goal, Keegan Martin from Raholly.
46-11. Lobach, the answer.
3-point field goal, Coleman Lobach.
Indians bring it up. Raholly, Pavey. Right wing. Entry, Martin. Got cut off by Lobach. Now Carterine up the floor. Through the legs. Lobach, left-handed. Quick shot, no. Rebound to the Eagles. They'll kick it out. Vern Lobach tries one. Over Raholly, no good. Pavey the rebound. Outlet to Martin. He's one-on-one with Lobach, and he's stripped on the way up. And he'll shoot.
Engadine foul number 14, Jackson Oven, his
Foul's on the floor, but that's the 6th team foul of the quarter. And Jackson Oven has 4. Bucket good for Martin. Cox will come back in for Rahali. High fives all around on the Indians bench. Up 47-14 with 2.5 to go in the third. Martin calmly sinks the second. Vern Lobach, quick 3. Pavey, rebound, brings it up, gets it to Rao. Rao, lane, drive, foul.
Engadine foul number 11, Carter Dean, his second. Liam Rao, shooting 2.
Rao to shoot 2. Rattles home the first. Xander Stilson in for Keegan Martin as Nate Moulton starts to filter in some of his typical bench guys. Rao rolls it home. (50-14), Pavey challenging Lobach, forces the miss, outlet to Rao. Indians done a nice job running the floor tonight too. Trail, shot fake Pavey to Stilson, ball sweep, steps through. Runner doesn't go, rebound tipped out and nobody home. Tipped out to the one area neither team had anybody had on the perimeter, and it's out of bounds to the Eagles. And then a bump on Rahali. I'm going to say he didn't move his feet. Baseline inbound. Engadine under their offensive basket. Lobach the catch. Steps inside the line. Somebody got a piece of that one. Battled around. Engadine in a mad scramble. Carterine comes up with it and makes it.
Engadine basket number 11, Carter Dean.
Lob inside Stilson, spinning, blocked away. Nick Ean with the block shot there. Lobach drive and kick. Shot off the side of the backboard. Rao gets fouled from behind, and they'll shoot. 1 minute to go in the third. We got a 50-16 ball game.
Home, Lobach. His first. Liam Rao, shooting 2.
No good. Free throw good. Sebastian Patterson will be in for Rao. 35-point ball game here with a minute to go in the third. Indians inching closer to a Wednesday night semifinal showdown with the defending state champion Munising Mustangs. That would be here in Newberry at 6 o'clock. And then the finals would be at the winner of that Rapid River Big Bay Denock semifinal. 5-team district. 2 got to play here tonight to get it down to the 4-team semis. It's out of bounds. Engadine's going to get the ball with 20 seconds to work. skipped here, left side. Vern Lobach staying patient. Him and Coleman tried to go a little give and go, and Vern ends up tied up, flips it up and in, and Vern Lobach gets the basket plus the foul.
And he'll shoot the bonus.
Stepping to the line, Lobach, who hit the bucket with 1.6 to play. He does complete the three-point play. Pavey, almost from the zone free throw line. And that'll end the quarter. 51-19, Newberry on top as we go to the fourth.
Did you know the Newberry News has a print shop? They print business cards, brochures, invitations, window flyers, gift certificates, business envelopes, and so much more. Get all your printing needs done right here at home. For fast service and affordable pricing, call 906-293-8401 and see what the Newberry News print shop can do for you.
Back here inside the jail, the Cook Gymnasium, 51-19 Newberry as we go to the fourth quarter of play. A reminder that the broadcast of tonight's game is a copyrighted presentation of the Michigan High School Athletic Association and M123 FM. No reproduction, retransmission, or other distribution of the descriptions or accounts of this game may take place without the express written consent of the MHSAA and M123 FM. Also on the E.U.P Sports Network tonight, Facebook and YouTube. Indians with the ball, left to right towards the back wall here at the JL to Cook. Pavey, Rahali, Stilson, Patterson, and Cox. Pavey, left elbow jumper, no. Sam Rahali, the fan favorite, fly into it. Then spins baseline, layup no, but Sam's going to go to the line and shoot two. Do have other messages to pass along from the MHSAA. You can keep up with everything MHSAA on social media. Look us up on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube for tournament updates, event announcements, video highlights, and high school sports news from around the state. It's the best way to connect with the MHSAA every day. Rahali misses the first. He will get one more. Short. Engadine the rebound. All young guys that'll be back next year running the floor for the Eagles. Newberry, a young team as well with only one senior. Oh, and Lobach just got smoked in the face with a pass from his own teammate. Turned over, and then Newberry, too far for Xander Stilson. Trading turnovers with 7:23 to go. You heard that big ooh from the crowd. That caught Lobach flush, but he's okay. Backdoor cut, nice move, and a floater over Pavey. Lobach seems fine, 51-21 with 7:10 to go in the ball game. Nice setup, too, by Parker. They back off Pavey, and he buries the triple. Engadine dares him to take it, and the big man makes him pay. 54-21, 6:50 to go. Engadine, again, getting caught stagnant. There's just not a lot of movement. It's one ball handler, one screener. A lot of times it's single pass and cut. Stilson, triple no. Patterson the rebound. Back out to Stilson. Indians will run their offense here. Trying to work their way to that semifinal round on Wednesday. Good cut, Stilson. Poked away, out of bounds. Well, Donnie Gustafson's into it. Signaling the out of bounds. Pavey and Rahali take a seat. Oliver Navarro and Levi Mackey. Two more sophomores up and in. Navarro set play on the inbound for three. No. Patterson tips the rebound. Cox 1-on-4. Drives in. No. Tries to save it. But out of bounds. Parker back the other way. He pulls up. Middle of the lane, shot no good. Engadine rebound, they'll kick it out. Carterine slowly works in. Layup, 2 bounces, back iron and good for the Eagles. We've hung tough here in the second half, 54-23. Trying to feed the post, knocked away by Davis, out of bounds. If you're looking for a score, a schedule, or a story, MHSAA.com has you covered with everything you need to follow high school sports in Michigan. Works great on mobile devices and makes tournament information even easier to find. Plus, you can get all your favorite feature stories, finals recaps right on the front page. Check out MHSAA.com. Indians miss off the inbound. Lobach comes back the other way. Step through, pull up. Parker, no, he'll go to Davis. He's tied up from behind, and it's going to be a foul on Navarro.
Newberry foul number 5, Oliver Navarro. His first.
Shot is up and good for Parker. 54-25. 5 minutes to go in the contest. Patterson, catch, shot, no. Cox keeps the rebound alive. He's going 1,000 miles an hour. Poor kid just can't stay on his feet. Shots up, no good. And then Mackey bumps into Parker and a foul on the Indians. Again, tonight's broadcast, audio only, time in the tournament. MHSAA has the video rights to all postseason action. Live streaming of games and more sports can be found on the MHSAA TV website. Nearly 600 Michigan schools now stream every game at every level, from their gym, stadium, other fields. With Pixelot, it's the NFHS Network's automated production solution. Watch live high school action from all over the state, including exclusive tournament games. You can learn more by visiting MHSAA.tv. It's a message from the Michigan High School Athletic Association promoting the value and values of educational athletics. All right, the legalities are done. Lobach, turnaround jumper, good. Engadine's cut it down to a 27-point game. Newberry up by as much as 35. Layup, Cox, no good. Eagles save it from going out of bounds. Then Oven almost took Lobach's head off again. Coleman crossover. Navarro just hand on the back to slow him down. Reach in foul. In the game that will not end, 54-27. 4:12 to play. Tomorrow night, Lady Indians traveling to Munising to take on the Mustangs. Tough place to get anything out of at the Mustang Gymnasium. We'll post updates for the game on our Facebook page. Won't be a broadcast of that one tomorrow night. And we're back here Wednesday, and it's going to be the Indians hosting the Munising boys in district tournament action. Oh, Bobby Lee wanted to call Mackey. He'll let him get away with it. Cox underneath, hard dribble. Puts it up with the right hand. Wasn't pretty, but he'll get fouled and go to the line. Eagles will continue to empty the bench. Connor Wall and Blaze Morrison. Nate Steelstra ready to check in, another 8th grader who started the season with the Eagles JV, then went down to play the middle school 8th grade season. Well, Lobach stayed up. Tally Cox makes the free throw, 56-27. Indians with 3.5 to play. Shots up, no good. Lobach, no. Yes, now. Little shot fake and then put it back up, no good. Navarro running the floor, has a lane, takes it in, he's fouled.
Engadine foul number 20, Blaze McNeil.
Blaze McNeil. I think I called him Morrison, my bad. Navarro to shoot. Eagles emptying their bench. Wonder what the future will hold for Joe Bronson. It's been a tough, frustrating season. One that's going to end without a win. Help on the way for the Eagles. Their 7th grade made the E.U.P Conference Tournament Championship. Their 8th grade, pretty good despite having a couple of guys up. Steelstra fires no. Mackey the rebound. Stilson, deep ball. Patterson stops and turns, no. And a foul on Mackey.
Newberry foul number 50, Levi.
2:46 to go.
His second.
Engadine will bring it up. Eagles JV squad won a couple of ball games, very competitive for the most part, as was Newberry's JVs. Oh, three-pointer, top of the backboard, out of bounds to the Indians. We keep getting stops. Patterson for three. The bench came to their feet. No. Seabass trying his best to score. The Eagles get it back with 2:20. Steelstra, skip pass. McNeil to Wall in the corner. Patterson almost got the steal. And now Tally Cox with it the other way. Basket's good. And the crowd goes wild for Taliesin Cox. 58-27 as we come up on a minute and a half to play. Mackey and McNeil battling. Shot up, no good. Cox the rebound. Stilson slows it down. Skips it across to Navarro. Fouled, good, and the bonus. And the youngsters for the Indians finishing this one off in style. 60-27 with one more to come for Navarro. Free throw no good. Three, whoa. Watch that shot somewhere just shy of Holbert, up over the bar. Stilson, NBA three. Navarro, rebound shot, no. And the refs say, well, if you're going to keep shooting, we're not going to call a foul. 45 seconds, 60-27. Indians are closing in on a Wednesday night home date with the defending champs. There's Carson Keenitz, Trevor Nolan, Jake Dussault. They will bring one of the top teams in the peninsula here to Newberry Wednesday night. It'll be an early start again, 6 o'clock. Patterson gives it up. He's the guy everybody, I think, wants to shoot it. Mackey fouled hard. And Nate Moulton is trying to calm Mackey down, who's not happy. He wasn't happy, thought it was a bit of a hard foul.
Foul number 20, Blaze McNeil, Levi Mackey.
McNeil and Mackey, they're old motocross rivals. They've been going at it in this one. Mackey hits the free throw with 20.5 to go. Mackey misses the second. Patterson with it. Cox. Shot no. Mackey the reach. And the game will not end. We walk all the way down to the other end to shoot a free throw. It'll be Ian to shoot 2, double bonus on the 5th foul. 13.5 to play. Good.
First shot is good.
Second one. No. Rebound. Grabbed by the Eagles. Wild off the backboard. Patterson to Mackey. Knocked away. And then a chest bump. My goodness, it won't end. They've let way worse than that go.
Newberry foul number 50. Levi Mackey's his 4th.
3.5 to go, and we're shooting more free throws. Mackey's racked up 4 fouls in about 4 minutes. Free throw no good. No good. Patterson. He'll hold it. And the Indians open up the state tournament with a playoff victory. 61-28.
When the next round will be available online, go to MHSAA.com and click
And
on
the Indians will advance to the semifinals. They will get the Munising Mustangs Wednesday night, 6 o'clock. That's going to do it tonight from the JL DeCook Gymnasium. It's M123 FM.